Hey gang, what is popping? Hope you all are doing great. Welcome to another reaction with your girls from the style. So today we'll be checking out Elvis Presley. You gave me a mountain. You all know how we do it. We go straight and see what Elvis Presley got for us and know what you gave me a mountain is all about. Anyone ready to go do this together with me? Here we go.
Thank you. Born in the heat of the desert, my mother died giving me life, deprived of the love of a father, blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, Lord, I've been in a prison for something that I never done. It's been one hill after another, and I've climbed them all one by one. Oh, but this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain I may never climb. It is my woman got tired of the heartaches, tired of the grief and the strife, so tired of working for nothing, just tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine, she took my pride and my joy. She took my reason for living. She took my small baby boy. Oh, this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain I may never climb. It is all a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. You gave me a mountain this time.
Guys, some people was born for this, and I am going to say that Elvis was born for this. Guys, I think he is the greatest ever, like gospel, rock, country. He's the king of them all. I mean, he is so blessed. Like, how can just one person got all this charisma, like all these blessings, all these gifts, and all that? I mean, just listen to how strong that voice can be. Super amazing. And do you know one thing I love about him? One thing I love is that he doesn't even struggle while singing. I mean, it just flows. You know what I'm saying? It just flows from the belly. You know, when someone ain't forcing anything, he wasn't forcing anything. Guys, he was truly talented and very gifted, and that is absolutely on point. And his music will never, will live forever and ever. And I still see people I love the fact that people still appreciate him. Now, let me tell you something. That moment you are no more, and people still appreciate you in your absence. Yeah. That is that moment, He wasn't only a singer, he was like a great entertainer. And his charisma, I mean, it's just awesome. The way he conveys his, like, his emotions, or like the way, I mean, he connects with his audience. I think that is the best thing to say. And like he knew how to reach out and make his audience feel what he is and kind of what he was doing. And he does that effortlessly. And that is absolutely great. I love that about him. And he can give you the, like, the chills with his voice. That alone is a very big flex, guys. No one will ever compare. I mean, yeah, no one will ever compare. And that is, you see him and you feel it. I mean, there are some people you see and you don't feel it. I mean, he has that, like, when you see him, you feel like you feel everything, his song, what he stands for, and the way he also vibe to the song, the way he moves with his body is just something like, just super great, guys. I just love him. I just love him. His voice is charged with so much power. And that is so beautiful. That voice, like, oh, the kind of voices that commands actions and all that. I mean, once you hear it, you're like, yo, that is Elvis Presley. And he has a very unique voice, so unique. Nobody sounds like him. I mean, he is Elvis and no other person, and that is just great. Guys, not only was Elvis like a great singer, I am also going to say that his band and his backup singers were such a big piece. Like, they are all great together. So I just also want to acknowledge the backup singers, the musicians around him. I mean, I give it up to them. I mean, they come also doing great. And amazing job of, like, all the way around, not just only Elvis, people around him also, they all deliver. So shout out to them too. Yeah, and the emotion and sincerity in this song performance is like just unbelievable. You can feel it, you can, like, see it from him and all that. And he's just know what music is all about and making his life, like, so much brighter. I am really glad to make some, like, and like, he made an incredible impact, because that is another thing about people, like, when you live and if you don't make impact, when you are gone, people ain't ever gonna remember you. But when you make impact and you are no more, people will definitely remember you for all the impact you made in them. So always bear this in mind, and yeah, run towards it, and his great voice is second to none. I'm going to say that, I mean, he had it all. I mean, the voice, the charisma, and the rest of it, like his physique and more. The truth is that legend never dies, and, like, we're listening to his song, and his song is so much alive, and Elvis is still so much alive, and this is such an awesome song and great performance by him and the band. I totally enjoy reacting to this. I'm giving you all my 2 cents. It's always amazing reacting to Elvis Presley. Hey gang, from me to you, here we go. See you all in my next reaction, and you know what? Bye for now.